Hello everybody, Josh Joel back here again with another video, and today I bring you some news for the Flash movie. Now, of course, DC has tons of movies on their slate that they personally want to accomplish, and I'm pretty sure a lot of us DC fans want to see them. And, of course, The Flash, if I'm not mistaken, based off my knowledge, I hope I'm right, but apparently the Flash movie comes out after the first Justice League movie, which is not that far from now. But, of course, everyone's focused on Batman v Superman and Suicide Squad, which makes sense because if these two movies fail, then none of the other movies are going to happen. But, of course, I doubt they're going to fail because, obviously, regardless if you love it or hate it, you're going to see Batman v Superman. Whether or not you're a Marvel DC fan, you're obviously going to see it. And on the Suicide Squad front, everyone's going to want to see it just out of personal interest on how the movie's going to come out. And plus, how are you not going to want to see the movie that has Joker and Harley Quinn in the same room together? In the first time ever. That's, in and of itself, is awesome. So, of course, I'm pretty sure they're going to do, Money in the Bank, hopefully. But nonetheless, it's not really a bad thing to start early on future projects like The Flash, which, of course, is a movie that I'm really expecting and hoping it's going to be good, especially because I'm such a huge fan of the CW version of The Flash, which I'm sure a lot of you as well are. And of course, we've been getting tons of awesome content from Marvel and DC over the course of the last couple days, and last night, apparently, it was, I don't want to say it was confirmed, but let's just call it like we got some inside scoops, if you will. Allegedly, Warner Brothers is eyeing Phil Lord, or hiring, if you will, Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who, of course, did the Lego Movie, which I personally thought was the best animated movie of the year. But, of course, no one else thought so, which is why they got fucked over. Nonetheless, apparently they're going to be giving a writing treatment for the story of the Flash movie, which is personally fucking awesome because Chris Miller and Phil Lord are awesome and very talented. Of course, they did the Lego Movie and they did the 21 Jump Street movies, and those are two fucking badass fucking franchises, if you will. But at the other hand, it's very hard to confirm these things because to my knowledge, I doubt either Phil or Chris actually confirmed that they are working on The Flash. And on top of that, they're pretty fucking busy at this point in time. I mean, first off, they're doing, if I'm not mistaken, one of the Ghostbusters movies. And on top of that, they're going to do the sequel to Lego Movie. And not to mention the solo Lego Batman movie. Or I don't know. There's just so much content they're personally working on that it's hard to see them potentially be a part of The Flash. Especially if Warner Brothers doesn't like what they have fleshed out, for a story for The Flash. But knowing Lord and Miller and what they've done in the past, these two guys are perfect for The Flash. I mean, the great thing about DC, and specifically CW's Flash, is that they showed that you don't particularly have to continue following all the traits and elements from other DC content, and you can just bring a whole other kind of element to make it fresh and amazing. I mean, first off, obviously everyone believes that, DC's all about no jokes, and of course, based off, that fucker's, the CEO was like, DC's all about gritty realism, and I say that with air quotes. But and as all hunky-dory as that is, and I'm using that word, out of respect of not potentially using so much profanity as I know most of you don't like, essentially, The Flash showed that you can have your gritty realism, but you can also have this really amazing, epic, fun, comedic, lighthearted element as well, and keep it fresh and keep it amazing. And that's why a lot of people love it. That's why kids watch it. That's why there's so many new fans for The Flash that weren't particularly there already. That's why it's so popular. And if Phil Lord and Christopher Miller can bring that fun, lighthearted comedicness that they have with their writing, and of course of what they've done with the Jump Street franchise and with the Lego Movie, and bring that to The Flash, but also keeping up terms with, the awesomeness and epicness and, gritty realism, if you will, of the other DC movies, then this could be a total classic. It could be an amazing movie, kind of similar to how Marvel's doing with their Ant-Man, which a lot of people are, on terms of, as whether or not that movie is going to do any good because it seems too comedic for especially Marvel Studios standard. To which I say, I mean, like, as much as I really want to see the movie, I don't really care that much about it. It's a jokey kind of movie in and of itself, so I'm not expecting, like, Avengers type shit to happen in that movie. Nonetheless, I'm still excited to see it. And I think that's the same kind of route Warner Brothers should go with The Flash. I mean, it's definitely a movie that a lot of people, especially fans of The Flash, are very mixed about. A lot of people aren't big on Ezra Miller playing The Flash. Especially, we don't even know what version of The Flash he's going to be. He's going to be Barry? He's going to be Wally? Nobody really knows. But if Phil Lord and Chris Miller can give us, like, give Warner Brothers an amazing treatment for the script of Flash, and they love it, and they fucking were like, we need to film this right now, then I would personally be joy. I would just be happy as hell. It would just be amazing to have those two guys work on. And plus, they did the Lego movie. I mean, if Warner Brothers has learned anything from working with, these two guys, then they need to fucking keep them on a leash. They need to fucking keep on bringing them over. It's like, you want some kibble? Come over here, damn it. I'm gonna fucking go all Scorpion in your ass. Come over here. That's what they need to do, because these two guys are awesome. They know what the heck they're doing. Every piece of content they put out is amazing. And if they work on The Flash, which I hope Warner Brothers approves them doing, if all this is confirmed and legit, if you will, then I would personally be happy, and I can't wait to see the Flash movie, which I hope a lot of you as well are checking out. And of course, the CW Flash is amazing as is, and I will be doing more reviews for that. But nonetheless, in the comment section below, let me know what you personally think about all this news of the Flash. What do you think about Ezra Miller playing the Flash? What version of the Flash would you like to see him play? What do you personally think on Phil Lord, Chris Miller doing a writing treatment for the Flash? And if they don't get approved by Warner Brothers to write and or direct the Flash, who else would you rather see direct and write the Flash movie? And of course, just let me know what you personally think about all this awesomeness in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Hope everybody's enjoyed. This has been John 12.